Blessings, Samuel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How did you get in my room? I thought I locked the door.
Infidel, I'm Dr. Famius, a spiritually fucked being who will no longer be bound by the constraints of shitty apartment screen doors. Now heed my word.
Seriously, how the fuck did you get in here? I thought Mark took the spare key away from you.
Fucking hell. He took the goddamn key back. And I said I was sorry about that one night. I just needed a shoulder to cry on, and you were all ripped up and sweaty from the gym.
You know you cannot just go breaking into my house. How the fuck did you get in here?
If you must know, you left the song Dwaddle open on your iTunes, and I personally designed that track to be used as a gateway through the technological netherworld of mega fans worldwide. Kind of like the movie Stargate, but not nearly as fucked and Egyptian.
So what do you want from me this time?
I swear to God that it is of dire importance. Remember when you said way back in the day that you wanted to give up being the drummer of the Doo Doo Bagglers to pursue a more legit career in prescribing people drugs professionally?
Yes.
Prepare to quit being a quitter. The Bink Bonk Dink Donks now must call on you once again.
Jesus Christ.
Sammy, I'll be straight as fucking hell with you. John has quit the band.
Why on earth would he do that?
Well, remember that whole Planet Anthem thing? You know, that like CD we were hyping up to all the kids on tour since forever?
Of course.
Well, a couple years back Maggie Maggers and Brownie Stein came to me with all of the material for the new album. They wrote all of it without John's knowledge and showed it to me back in 2007.
Why would they do that?
Essentially because it sucked a tremendously hefty knapsack full of dicks. You see, back in the liquid diazepam days of 2007, Barber was starting to suck a majorly embarrassing amount of balls at playing music. While he tried masking his overall shittiness with laughably weak MIDI technology and new, louder, more soul-shredding guitars, he still was really fucking shit up.
Yeah. I remember.
So one day we switched out all the cheese steaks in his fridge for carrots and all of the drugs in his cabinets for placebos, and because he was coming off of a 2-year-long shredded beef and faders bender, he literally had no idea we switched all his shit.
Go on.
Well, as a result, he started getting really good at guitar again. He was really trying so damn hard, and we didn't want to throw off his groove by telling him our next album would be comprised of mostly undercooked garbage and a tribally hip-hop remix of The City.
Jesus Christ, that's all you guys got.
Yeah, and it's fucking bad as hell. So we finished this mega turd sandwich, and locked Barber into all these insane promotional gigs for the album, and the other night at the Egg in Albany some fucking spun mo fan told Barber he loved Planet Anthem. Barber didn't even know the fucking thing came out, and went home and immediately ripped it from the interwebs. After listening to it once, Barber promptly ate an entire canister of aqua blue car paint and drove his whip to Gino's in Philadelphia, where he spent 45 grand on the freshest of cheese steaks. The next day he refused to answer his phone, and his personal assistant, and generally freaky sex slave Dan Berkowitz called us to tell the band he quit.
So now you've come back to beg for my help.
No, I just figured you had already had your dick suit off for malpractice, and were looking for some side work.
You're good. All right, I'm listening.
We need you to come back and play guitar for us. It'll be simple as fuck, you don't even need to learn the new material. We will simply tour the country busting out mega anthems from Fortnite's past such as shwilly renditions of Barfly and the tropically fuck you Lua. I'm telling you nigga, you got this shit in the bag. We get paid too tough these days, you'll love the shit out of it, and so will the kids.
Sounds convincing enough. But I feel like you aren't telling me something.
Well, remember that whole thing about quote-unquote promotional shit that Barber signed on to for pre-release for Planet Anthem? Well, we still owe the kids these promotional gigs, so you'll have to do the ones that Barber had left over.
Like what?
Well, there is a fan named Cook W who paid $350 in the pre-sale to have Barber come to his house and mimic his guitar parts to Cook's favorite shitty odds from 1998.
That's not that bad.
In the nude.
What the fuck?
Then a bunch of kids from Richmond paid a couple grand in the pre-sale to have Barber come down to their hood and help resolve a dispute between the city's biggest nitrous mafia/underground porn ring run and a group of human traffickers/ecstasy dealers, all of which are comprised of some of the most notorious mega gangsters Tor has ever known. Their comprised previous jail sentences add up to a number longer than time itself.
That's a little extreme.
One Uber fan paid $55,000 to have Barber get blacked out on shots of Soko and hop the fence to the White House, after which he must convince the man Obama himself to get unhealthily shredded on prehistorically epic drugs and rage a track or two of M80 dub station at the desk of the Oval Office.
Are you even being serious?
Another morbidly obese fan donated all of his cars, money, and the above-ground swimming pool from his house to Mark Brownstein, so that he could sit on Barber's shoulders for the entirety of Camp Bisco 12.
How the fuck did you get Barber to agree to all of this shit in the first place?
Barber, being completely illiterate and blind in his left eye, does not sign his name on our contracts, but instead uses a rubber stamp of a cheese steak inside Circle logo to officially sign his name on documents. We made copies for everyone in the band, and one even for Currency, because he is our nigga, is fly as fuck, and we're feeling on him.
I'm shocked. And frankly a bit disappointed in all of you.
I know, but if you have any interest in making an ass fucking ton of money in Mali, and want to help preserve this special feeling we call Bisco, then you will sign the fuck up and quit bitching.
Fine. But I get a Barber stamp.
Fair enough. Maybe if you're lucky I'll show you my banquet hall of many E-drums. Blessings Sammy, and thanks for the help, you won't regret it.
I already do.
X Factor, doubt.
You broken through my fucking screen door, didn't you?
Yes I did.